try and see if you can claw it out?
So it's slow, but it does manage to claw a small bit of the gem out.
Is he able to pull the gem out?
You won't be able to take
Well,
the whole thing, but you'll be able to take a chunk of it.
he can if he can take as much as he can.
Yeah, your creature collects as much as it's able to. And what would you tell it to do now?
Um, Come back.
Yeah, so it flies back to you, struggling a tiny bit because it's carrying these gems, but not too much, and it lands and passes you to him. It's like two, like, I guess, like palm-sized chunks of these blue crystals. Like two, kind of like, yeah, they would fit in your palm, not awfully big, but pretty good.
And then just put them in my ring, basically, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna have like see what type of gems they are, and
yeah.
see if they're actually worth going down there again with more effort.
Why would you do like an investigation on it, or are you doing that after?
I'll do that after.
All right, yeah. So you return out your ring. As you're all sort of just outside the industrial area. Um, would you like? I would assume head in.
I'll mark it down as just like two palm-sized chunks
Yeah,
of blue blue crystal.
yeah. So would you lot head into the town? Well, industrial zone.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So you walk. You all make your way in. You hear as soon as you get like deeper in, you hear like
Is it like a dark blue?
yeah, it's like a dark blue.
Okay.
Uh, you hear like heavy. You hear people shouting, or people doing like managers basically instructing workers on what to do, stuff like that. So you're walking through the streets, you can hear like the heavy banging and clanging noise of workers as you sort of walk through the town. You can see people hard away, sort of working at steel and sort of just basically shit's in full swing. Like people are hard at work on all the different products that are made in the industrial zone. And yeah, you lot are just walking through the streets. Is there anywhere in particular you're trying to head? Because obviously your task is to head to the breweries, but you've not really
Yeah,
been
it's
in.
probably. I'm gonna head towards the brewery then.
Uh, could someone roll a survival then to see how well you make your way?
Jason's the best, doesn't he?
Oh,
Jason.
I'm not rolling again.
Feel like I only rolled
Oh yeah, Luke already did it
Listen,
anyway.
you have to insert payment.
Yeah, Luke already did it
Okay.
anyway. He got a 9. Not the best, but not the worst. Like it takes you a bit. You're sort of all trying to get your lay of the land here. You're trying to get used to this area as it's sort of a whole new area. But after
the whole entire journey.
yeah, you get to work trying to transcribe the ways you've been. But after some time, you do get to a different sort of zone, it's a bit area of the industrial zone, and you see like a big sign across a massive like brick building that says uh, Jim and Co.'s brewery.
This is the place.
Finest ale in all of ephialtes, and all the underground in like small text afterwards. Yeah, so you rock up to this pretty big brewery. Where
This is the place.
you're at like
Go.
sort of the main gate, but you do see like the big sign. Yeah, so what would you do now? Is you just sort of outside the brewery?
I'd enter.
Yeah, I guess we're going.
Yeah,
What's
so
it best as soon as a receptionist?
so you enter. Is there a receptionist sat behind the counter? It's like oh, right there, mate. What can I help you with?
We.
Hi. Oh, do you want to go?
No, you go. You go.
Thank you. Hi. We've been sent from the Steaming Tavern,
That was about it. Right?
Steamy Ale,
Yes, there you go.
Steamy Ale Tavern, and we just not had our delivery of booze for a little bit. I'm just wondering if you can tell us anything about that.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Our boss, Mr. Jim's been hard at work recently, but yeah, I could have swore I sent that order out a bit ago. Let me have a look. He sort of opens a cabinet and starts like flicking through like delivery notices. He's like, yeah, this one that's been approved, it was sent off, but I guess the delivery never got sent. Yeah,
I
it,
got bandits.
yeah. But by all means, I can lead you to the delivery bit, and we can get Mister Jim and can find out where your delivery gone, and we can definitely get another one sorted.
That'd be great.
It's the person like stands up and leads you through the facility. It's like, yeah. So you get led sort of through the actual brewery. It's like, yeah, this is our main brewery. We got all the lads working hard. Something you do realize, like, not in a racist way. You don't notice this in a racist way, but just in a very inspective way. A lot of the workers here look very similar in appearance. You can't quite put it on, but they look very similar in appearance.
Were they clones?
No, not like they're the same person. They just have very same facial features, almost like
What, the all Asian or something?
no, not that. It's more like they're all, I don't know, like they're all family or something like that. Like they have very similar
Big family
features.
here. They all look the same.
Oh yeah,
Similar.
yeah. Mr. Jim has a very extensive family, and it's a very family-run business. I'm actually one of the few people who are actually from outside of the main family. I'm just someone they hired as a receptionist. But yeah, I heard it's a very family-run business, very wide, extensive family.
How did a criminal become a receptionist?
Wait, what?
He said everyone in here is a criminal. Like, why is there a criminal receptionist?
Well, there's everyone's a criminal, so I mean, there's
Yeah,
no
you've gotta fill in the jobs. Like, if money's
Yeah.
money at the end of the day.
Yeah,
there's
Yeah.
no what's the name? There's no like,
Yeah, there's
oh,
no-
you're a criminal. I'm not hiring you.
but yet there's no cartographer, but there's a receptionist.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, listen.
Photographers are lame.
The person looks to you and is like, yeah, we don't, criminals by trade are not cartographers. It's not very difficult to be a receptionist.
you just
Sure.
kind of greet people.
Yeah,
and
I-
just like, oh yeah.
most
this would be
times people don't even come
that
through the
way.
door, so most time I just sit there, I stamp the orders, and that's it. Like, it's not a hard job.
Yeah,
What's the pay
yeah.
like?
Fine.
Pretty good, But for sitting,
Yeah, I'm still looking like a slime throughout this.
Yeah.
whole thing.
the person isn't judging. They've seen worse. Like, they have to look at that. They have to look at the people who work at here all day. So, it's like, pays pretty good. 10 gold a week.
Not bad, bad.
Yeah, it's all right. It's
Don't be
enough.
proud of me about that.
It's enough to live off. But yeah, here we are. It leads you through, and it's like, yeah, this is should be the delivery area. So when you get let out, like you're at the door, you start hearing voices like, yeah, people talk. It's like, oh, well, you still owe us money. The boss isn't gonna let you run around much longer. And it's like, oh, wonder why? You open the person leads you through the door. This is what you see. 4 men. These people were sort of like sort of like a silvery, not silver, but more greyish in colour, sort of uniform, with on the back the sigil of what looks like a hammer on the back of their shirts. Well, that's what you see. You see the back of their shirts. Like, we're not gonna tell you again, Jim. You're gonna give us our money that you owe for the boss. And that the man stood. He's like, I told you, I don't. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Give me a drink.
Damn. That last guy is just out
Wait.
of reach for the
Breaking my immersion.
Yeah, I know I'm breaking your measure.
Imagine-
I don't know what you're on about, mate. I haven't got your money. See, you can tell your boss to shove that hammer he uses up his fucking ass. Like, 'cause for all I care, I'm just here doing my job. I'm getting the brewery out and sending it to the people. It's not my fucking fault that all the caravans keep getting fucking jumped. Maybe if that so-called fucking boss of yours gave me better security, maybe you'd get his fucking money. And yeah, the guy, one of the sort of troops are like, we don't care for your excuses. You have enough of your inbred family here. How about you use them as security? He's like, nah. He's like, what the fuck are you gonna say about my family? My family ain't inbred. He's like, and then Jim sort of looks over, noticing. He's like, oh shit, what's that? Some oh my god, look over there. There's a fucking slime. And like, yeah, like we're gonna fall for that one, mate. It's like, nah, nah.
Cast fire. Can I cast like fire blast like in between them? Just to frighten them.
Yeah, you can. You can
Can I
cast...
just say, the voice you're putting on sounds like Joe.
Yeah, it
that's
does sound like
that's
it sounds like Joe.
how's that? That
It
is
sounds like-
disrespectful to Joe. Like, I'm doing the Nimbob voice I used last campaign.
Oh yeah, Nimbob.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because fucking Jim sounds like this lad. Sounds like the most basic
The
person
inbred
ever.
family with Jim Bob and Nimbob. The
Yeah.
inbred family.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, you cast your firebolt and you're like, well, I'm guessing you're still doing that, aren't you?
Yeah,
Using
I'm
that.
just casting my thing. You just
Yes.
right past.
So it goes right past. It sort of lands like in here, like this area, creating like a.
I was kind of like aiming over there, just like it flies right in between, just like hits the wall.
Oh, what, so it like hits here or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you cast it past and yeah, slam it into the wall. It sort of like singes for a bit and then stops. It's like, see, I fucking told you there's a fucking slime behind you, you dumb cunt. Like, yeah, sure there is, pal. As they do, you know, like, oh yeah, sure, it's a slime that just threw that fireball.
Do it again.
As they turn around and they're like, holy fucking shit, it's a slime. The fuck? And is that a fucking mantis? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I just give him a finger. Just, fuck you.
Jesus, Jim, is
The
this
robotic finger.
Jesus, Jim? Are these more of your inbred cousins? Fucking hell. Well, you lot.
Nah, my sister's brother's uncle. Fucking, what else do you fucking think?
Well, you know, I heard his uncle is his sister after all, so.
Ah, true.
But anyway, you know, you lot aren't meant to be here. You know, this is business between me, the boys, Jim Bob, and the boss. You know, like.
We also have business with this guy.
Yeah, we've been losing shipments. We've come to get our shipments. Where the fuck are they?
Oh well, yeah, that's what we were asking about. You know, because you
We
know.
can beam up with you.
Got something in common, don't we? Then let's sort this out.
Nah, you know, we're not paid to beat him up. We just gotta, you know, cut off a few fingers maybe.
If you do that, then you should hopefully tell us about our shipment as well. So
Yeah.
Jim
You cut off his left hand, we'll cut off his right hand.
Jim Bob then pipes up. He's like, whoa, what the fuck are you on about? These lot are fucking threatening me. Like, trust me,
So
lad,
wait.
lads, I can get you fucking shipment because these cunts have been fucking taking it.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh, you've been taking the shipment. So, different thing.
They're like,
Wait, how do you know it's our shipment as well? Then
mate,
we haven't even mentioned where we're from.
well, mate, they've been stealing a lot of fucking shipments recently, and you know, there's only one there's one tavern in this entire fucking underground, mate. It's not very likely that you're from
No,
from the
true,
one in the
yeah,
fucking
fair
dead
enough.
zone. Not many people goes to that one.
Well,
I heard they serve piss, so we don't really.
yeah, if they're stealing ours, and then they're here to ask you that theirs has been stolen, so you steal that should be our shipment. Who's stealing theirs?
No, they're not asking for shipments, mate. They're asking for money.
They're after
Oh,
the money
right.
ship.
But they're trying to cover up the fact that the fucking shipments have been stolen because they're a bunch of fucking weasels. Because they're taking all the booze and drinking it on the side. They're coming here sprouting shit to make it themselves look good in front of their own boss. You know, and one of the troops start piping was like, "You shut the fuck up, fucking barrel fucker." You know, it's like, you know, we'll deal with this little gang of freaks, and then you know, we'll start cutting off them fingers of yours until you start giving us our money.
I guess you need to roll initiative now then.
Yeah.
So we're one of the titles now.
Unless Corby wants to try and
Try to
convince
end
one
it.
again.
Nah, I think,
You want to join us?
I think that's a one-time charm thing. Like,
Oh wow, they're not getting. They're not. Oh, you had all the good rolls from the
Oh,
bandits.
jeez,
I got a
Jason.
14.
You currently have the highest because they all got 8s, 5s,